Just 1% of local businesses know the website structure that Google actually rewards. Most waste time creating blog posts that never generate local traffic. Today, I'm going to reveal the exact 40-page blueprint that ranks local businesses, even in highly competitive locations like downtown Chicago. If you're struggling to rank local businesses on Google Maps, I have news that might shock you. The typical SEO advice you've been following is completely wrong for local businesses. Those weekly blog posts, they're not helping your Google Maps ranking at all. I discovered this when I was working with a client who was spending $8,000 per month on SEO with a different agency. They were getting 80,000 monthly visitors from Google search, but almost no actual local customers. Their local rankings were not great. Now in this video, I'll show you the exact 40-page website structure that transformed their local rankings. The same structure that's helped hundreds of local businesses get to the top 3 spots on Google Maps. And this isn't just theory. I've been running my SEO agency since 2016. I built it to 7 figures in 3 years, and I have the case studies to prove this method works. Stay with me because I'm going to actually give you the exact AI prompt I use to create this 40-page structure in under 3 hours, even if you hate writing. You're going to discover 3 things in this video. First, why most SEO efforts for local businesses completely miss the mark and waste both time and money. Second, how to efficiently create the exact website structure that Google wants using AI, even if you're not a writer. We're going to build out the 40 perfectly structured pages in under 3 hours. And third, the linking structure that builds both geographic and topical relevance to boost your Google Maps position. This is what separates businesses stuck on page 2 from those dominating in the top 3 spots. Now, let me tell you what the client I mentioned who was honestly wasting $8,000 a month. They were a medical practice in downtown Chicago specializing in vision correction. Now here's what their local rank map looked like when they first came to us. See all those dots that aren't green? That's Chicago, where they weren't ranking. Now, they did have solid ranking out in Lake Michigan for some reason, and on the south side, which didn't really help them get the clients. Their previous SEO had them creating blog post after blog post after blog post about eye surgery topics. Content that ranked nationally, but did nothing for their local visibility. Now, look at this map after implementing the content structure I'm about to show you. That solid green coverage across Chicago. Their phones started ringing with qualified local leads almost immediately. Same business, completely different results. And this isn't a one-off success. I've repeated this process hundreds of times for local businesses in competitive markets. The difference is understanding that for local SEO, every page on your website exists for one purpose and one purpose only, to rank your Google business profile. We're not trying to rank individual URLs. We want to rank the GBP in the Google Maps section. And that's why the blog method just doesn't work for local. You need a specific structure that builds both topical and geographical relevance that Google can clearly understand. So let's start by addressing the biggest mistake most people make with local SEO. The wrong content strategy entirely. So think about what happens when you search for a local service. Google shows a map with 3 businesses, right? Maybe 4 or 5 depending on ads. And those map listings are Google business profiles, not websites. About 60 to 70% of all clicks for local searches go to those 3 listings. But what drives which GBPs appear in those top spots? It's not your website traffic. It's not how many blog posts you have. It's not how many reviews you have. It's about how well Google understands your business in relation to what people are searching for. Blog posts rarely help with this because they're typically targeting informational searches, not local intent. You could rank nationally for how to fix a leaky faucet, but that will not help you rank for plumber Chicago. Most local SEOs focus on total traffic instead of local customers. They'll show you fancy graphs of your traffic going up and to the right while your phone sits silent. Instead of random blog posts, you need a specific structure that mirrors exactly how Google understands local businesses. This structure follows a very clear hierarchy. Primary category, secondary categories, services. This structure directly matches how Google business profiles are set up. When Google sees this consistency between your GBP and your website, it builds trust and authority for your local rankings. Now, let me show you how to build this 40-page structure step by step. Okay, step 1. Optimize your website homepage. Your homepage is the most important page on your site, and it should be your GBP landing page, the URL you put in the website field of your Google Business Profile. That's assuming you only have one location. If you have multiple locations, that's not the case. Each GBP needs its own landing page. Your homepage title tag should include your primary GBP category plus your city name. So if you're a plumber in Houston, your title tag should be something like Expert Plumber in Houston 24/7 emergency service, not just home or welcome like most local websites have. Your H1 tag should also include that primary category and city. Address this keyword immediately in the first paragraph of your homepage content. Step 2. Maximize your GBP categories. Here's what separates the 1% from everyone else. Most businesses only add one category to their Google Business Profile, but Google allows up to 10. Before you even touch your website, go to your GBP and add 4 or 5 more relevant categories. For a plumber, that might include drainage service, gas installation service, and heating contractor. These are actual GBP categories that Google recognizes. Back to your website homepage, now use these exact secondary GBP categories as H2 sections with 300 or 400 words about each one. This creates immediate alignment between your GBP and your website that Google loves. Okay, step 3. Create dedicated pages for each secondary category. For each secondary GBP category, create a dedicated page with a URL structure that includes both the category and the location. Now, the magic happens in how we structure these pages. Each one becomes a mini authority hub for that specific service type in your location. So let's take heating contractor as an example. So on this page, we're going to include sections about different types of water heaters you service, tankless, traditional, electric, gas. Talk about the specific neighborhoods in your city that you service for water heater repairs. What makes this different from conventional SEO is the hyperlocal focus. Instead of trying to rank nationally for water heater repair tips, you're building location-specific authority that Google's local algorithm loves. Each of these pages effectively tells Google this business is a confirmed expert in this specific category within this specific location. Exactly what it needs to confidently rank you in the map pack. Step 4. Create service-specific pages. Now this is the secret weapon. You can put as many services as you want on your GBP. Most businesses have fewer than 10, if any at all. So right now, go to your GBP and add at least 30 specific services your business offers. For a plumber, this is going to include everything from toilet repair to sewer line replacement, water heater replacement, and bathroom sink installation. Now, we're going to create individual service pages for each of these GBP services. This is the secret weapon that a lot of local SEO experts completely miss. For each service, create a page with a title tag like Professional Toilet Repair in Houston, same-day service. That includes both the service and your city, your target location. Each service page should be 800 to 1500 words and follow this structure. H1 containing the service and city name, an opening paragraph that directly addresses the search intent, benefits of the specific service, your process or approach, pricing information, even if you're just giving ranges, and areas you serve for this specific service. End it with a call to action. The critical difference between this approach and typical service pages is the hyper-specific focus. You're not creating a generic services page. You're creating individual pages that perfectly match what customers are actually searching for and perfectly match what's on your Google Business Profile. Link to each service page from its most relevant secondary category page. This creates a logical hierarchy that Google can easily understand. As I said before, primary category, secondary categories, specific services. With this structure, you'll have around 40 pages, each one targeting a specific local search intent. This creates a comprehensive web of local relevance that Google simply can't ignore, even if it wanted to, which of course it doesn't. Okay, step 5. Use AI to write all of this content quickly. Now, you might be thinking, creating 40 pages of quality content sounds like months of work. And if we were in 2022, it would be. Now, we can use AI. With the right prompts, you can create this entire structure of content with time for editing in under 3 hours. The key is to give the AI very specific instructions about local content. I'll show the prompt on screen, but I'm not going to read it because it's too long. It's available at my school community, link in the description. So this prompt generates location-specific content that doesn't feel template-driven. You'll want to make small edits to personalize it, but 90% of the work is going to be done for you. Use this prompt for each page in your structure, and you can build out this entire website in a single afternoon. Okay, step 6. Add the supporting elements that Google wants to see. Creating the content structure is just the first step here. To really make this work, you need to add supporting elements that trigger Google's trust signals. First is external links. Every single page you create needs at least one quality external link pointing to it. It's not optional, this is mandatory. Google uses external links as a quality verification signal, especially for content that's been AI generated. If you publish 40 pages of content with no external links, Google will often see that as low value content. But if you add quality links, Google will see the same content as valuable and authoritative. Remember, Google's just math. Now, in my opinion, the easiest way to get these links is through icecreamtruck.shop. Full disclosure, I own this service, so I am quite biased, but it is generally the same link source that my agency uses for all of our clients. It's around $35 a link, and you can get quality links to each one of your pages. They aren't cheap, spammy links. They're carefully selected to signal trust to Google. For your homepage and your most important secondary category pages, there's one additional link you absolutely must get. Join your local Chamber of Commerce. This typically costs a few $100s a year, but it's worth every penny. A chamber link is like gold for local SEO. Another critical element is local business schema markup. This is code that goes on your homepage that directly tells Google exactly what type of business you are and where you're located. Make sure this schema perfectly matches your GBP information, character for character. Finally, you're going to need a Google Maps embed on your homepage showing your exact GBP location. This creates another connection between your website and your GBP. With the content structure plus these supporting elements in place, you'll typically see movement in your local rankings within 2 weeks. And this works in about 90% of local markets because the competition simply isn't doing any of this. They're either doing nothing at all or they're writing random blog posts that don't help local rankings. When you implement this structure, you're literally the only business in your market giving Google exactly what its algorithm is looking for with local search. And Google rewards that with top rankings. I can show you several more before and after local rank maps where all we did was implement this content structure. So now you have the exact blueprint to create the perfect local SEO content structure that ranks businesses on Google Maps. The 40-page website structure, the AI prompts that generate quickly, and the supporting elements that make Google trust it. This is the exact same strategy I've used to build my agency to 7 figures and help hundreds of local businesses dominate their local markets. But if you find yourself thinking, well, this is great, but where do I find local clients to implement this for? I've got you covered. Click on the video right here where I show you the exact Facebook ad campaign my agency used to land 30 clients in just 30 days. I'm going to give you everything you need for that campaign. The targeting, the ad copy, the images, everything that will convert prospects into paying clients. Now trust me, when you can deliver the results this 40-page structure creates, clients will happily pay you $500, $1,000, or $2,000 a month. And the best part, you now know how to deliver these results in just a fraction of the time it's going to take other SEOs. Click that video now and let's get you those clients.